We are live. Just looking through some pennies, guys. Today, looking for some stuff to put in some flips or mylars, whatever you want to call them. Also, just rolling them up by decade. So I've got a bunch of 50s ones in here. Not too many. I was doing this yesterday, but I'm doing it today too. I got 50s, 40s, hopefully 30s and 20s going into rolls. But I thought I would just stream, say hi. Hey, DMZ, how are you? Wish I had a different camera so you could see what I was doing. But just rolling pennies. Hope you guys are all doing all right. My day's going good. Ford Mustang Russell. So we're currently doing rolls of pennies from the 40s. I've got this whole big container for I have to roll. Damian Johnson says, "What up, War Knuckle Revolution?" Nothing much, just rolling some pennies. Hope you're doing all right. And I'm labeling the rolls like so. 40s. 40s. And I'm adding them to my stash. All these rolls are 40s pennies. Staying in except for cutting grass. Yay. Yeah, my grass isn't too long, actually. Been getting a lot of rain, but it hasn't been growing. Just playing some copyright-free rock music. You know what I might do is I might put some rolls together to sell on the channel. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. Put some rolls with 40s, 50s, 30s, 20s, and 10s in a roll and sell them like that. Probably like $2 for a roll. Got quite a few steel cents in here. This one. This reminds me of rolling pennies by hand, which I kind of am doing, rolling pennies by hand, but, you know, now that I have a coin machine that I can take coins to, have the machine count them for me, so. So who's here? I see somebody's here. The copper one. Like the name change. It's going all right. Just rolling some cents. A lot of cents. I'm rolling a bunch of 40s pennies at the moment. All these ones. If you guys have any questions for me, do like a little Q&A, I guess. Thanks, I got a new intro and finally made an outro. Haven't made any videos to put them in through. That's cool. Something good to do during quarantine. It's something I should do, actually. Besides roll pennies. It's like watching paint dry, right? I don't know if it's that bad, but can't stand to be in here all the time. If you live down south, your main social events are Walmart and church. Church is canceled, and we're told to only go to Walmart if necessary. Well, it's kind of true. I don't know about that's your only events you could go to, but I don't know where you live either, so depends on your city, I guess. Hey, Ben. Not the only events, but it's pretty boring. A barbecue a bit. Maybe head downtown, grab a bite, go say hi to the folks at the pharmacy. There are things at the Civic Center occasionally. Definitely with this quarantine going on, you gotta find things to do. Things to do that you might not, think are too great, but then seem to be great because there's nothing better to do. But now there ain't nothing. You can still leave your house, technically, right? Unless your state is like tickets you for being outside your house. Oh, this is a cool coin. I guess it's just cool because it's weirdly toned. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of like rainbowy, but it's not like toned. It's like damage. Still cool though. I'm doing pretty well at my embroidery and CO2 production. You do embroidery, really, or are you joking? Pennies toning's pretty cool, or not toning, but it's like it got really dark and someone like scraped it up, so all the high points are highlighted. It's pretty cool. AKA breathing. Yeah, that's what I thought you said, or I thought you meant with the CO2 production. Me and my grandma, who I live with, are embroidering a lot of pillowcases to take down to the senior center for Christmas or something. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever done any embroidery in my life, so I don't even think I know what it is actually. Is it kind of like sewing, but you're sewing like different colored fabrics onto, or not? You're not sewing different colored fabrics. You're sewing different kinds of string onto clothing items or something like that, right? It's pretty fun, but my grandma hasn't been helpful lately. All right. Grandma's slacking. found this weird penny. Yesterday was when I was rolling coins. It's like someone polished it. Definitely polished. It's cool looking though. Yesterday it was kind of bad. I had to sort through 50s and 40s, so it took a lot longer. Now it's just 40s, so I can just roll them all up pretty easy. I hate polished pennies. Yeah, they're kind of annoying. I definitely like them when they're just regular. I did find some pretty cool stuff. Older pennies. Polishing is so much more noticeable on copper. Uh, What is your rarest Lincoln penny? I'd have to pull out my albums for that, but I'll go look. All right, 1909 to 1929. Rarest one. Looks like it's the 14S so far. Yeah, it's the 14S. The one I have in there looks like someone cleaned it. Oh yeah, that was definitely cleaned. Still the 14S though. Hopefully in the future, I'll find some of those other rare ones, like the 1911S, things like that. I do have a 1909 VDB, but it's not in my book. I didn't put it in here. It's in one of those Mylars somewhere. It's actually a really nice coin. The details really strong on it, but it's not like the 1909 SVDB. 31S. I don't think I have a 31S. I have plenty of 1909 planes. I shouldn't say plenty. I have like 4 of them. But the 31S is surprisingly cheap given its vintage. I found a 1909 in my last box of pennies on the first roll, says the copper one. Well, that's awesome. Finding anything like, teens or even before that is hard. I'm missing 3 Lincolns. The 1909S VDB, the 1914D, and the 1922 Milman Mark. Sounds like you got a pretty good collection. You have everything else. "20 years of collecting. That'll do it, I think. I've only been doing this for 3 years, so I don't know what made me decide to roll all these pennies, but I am. I have a whole other jar that's full of pennies. Not like this one. I kind of like the way they sit in the jar. But I guess I just wanted to see how many pennies I have. Man, I wish I had a box of nickels to go through right now. That'd be so fun. Woe is me. Working on a BU set of Lincolns. My goal in 2019 was a complete to 1940, but this year I'm working on the 30s. Nice. Sounds like fun. I actually think I found a penny that I was looking for a while. It's the 1951S. Yeah, I found that yesterday. Pretty sure I need it from the book. I gotta go check my book to see if I need that one. Well, I'm back. Back. 1930 to 1958. Yep, don't have the 1931S. Just checking that out. Oh, looks like I already have the 51S. I thought I needed it, but I guess I didn't. I need the 54 and the 55S. Always forget what I need. It's kind of annoying. Oh well. Trying to look for any rare ones I have in the 30s. The 26S. That's in terrible shape. That's 29.1 million. I have a 33D. That's 6.2 million. I have a 31D. That's at 4.5 million. I don't really have that many rare ones, to be honest. So what are you guys up to on this fine day? Besides embroidery work. Gleason News. Hey, Nickel. Thanks for the dime. Got it today. Good luck with your show. Awesome sticker too. Thank you. Working. I'm an estimator for a construction company. It's cool. So you're still working then? That's good. Oh, you're working in your basement, like working from home? It's all right. A friend of mine works in construction. I can't remember what he is. Should remember, but I don't. I don't know if you guys can hear that music that well. Oh well. I really hate these pennies that have this adhesive on the back, you know? Like someone glued them into an album or something. It's really annoying. Can you guys hear the music? Curious. Probably. It's pretty loud. Trying to see if I got a whole box of 40s pennies. Probably. A whole box of 50s probably too. Ba-bam. Another roll of 40s pennies. And the music has stopped. Not sure why. There we go. Strange. Has it almost been an hour? Jeez. 43 minutes. Last time I looked at that, it was 7 minutes. It's just interesting. What is that doing in there? It's a random 1980s penny in the jar of pennies. Found a few coins like that, but they were like 59s I put in with the wheat pennies. Just kind of weird. Like, why did I put that in there back then? Who knows? Because these pennies had probably been sitting in this jar for like 2 years. Just kind of strange. What do you do for a living? Well, I work at Arby's, but I'm not working at Arby's now because of the coronavirus. My job is technically still open because it's an essential service, but I decided not to work there right now because of the coronavirus. Just because I lived with my parents, and yeah, I just don't think it's a risk I'm willing to take to like get the virus and then pass it on to my older parents, you know.
Look, they are fly.
This would be a good penny. Didn't have all this black spotting on it. Backside's pretty nice, but it's got all the spots on it. Gotta go. All right. See you later. Well, I think I might end the stream because I'm not really doing anything. Bye, guys. Peace.